Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Non-Stop Wrestling Survivor Series Part 2. It is beautiful Dave Easton along with NXT champion Matt Rhodes. Matt, say hello to the fans.
Hey, what's up, fans?
And we are ready for Elimination 6-man tag action. It is the first of two here tonight. It is Wade Barrett, Screwface and the Fallen taking on the NWO. And Matt, the stipulation is if the NWO win, Wade Barrett must take on the NWO on a 3-on-1 match. Well, if Wade Barrett's team win, Kevin Nash is gone.
Well, it's tough stipulations, but it's a definitely good way to end a feud.
Let's see what happens then. Wade Barrett, who recruited Screwface and Fallen to his team, and as I say, Matt, it's shocking news that they've actually signed to SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, when they lost their match on Raw, I knew they were going to end up somewhere because they're a really good tag team.
And well, Screwface and the Fallen coming out here really very dominant. Really in the early days of Non-Stop Wrestling, the Fallen actually was a hardcore champion on SmackDown. Obviously before the draft took place, and he joined up with the Wyatt family. So probably a new lease of life, Matt, for these two.
Yeah, get ready to make their own path and Non-Stop Wrestling SmackDown.
And here come the NWO, and really in one, well, we see him in the picture there, Edgar, since he's joined since NWO, new lease of life for him as well.
Yeah, there's definitely been a change in his attitude. He seems more aggressive, and he seems like he thinks that he's owed everything now.
And remember, Matt, that Matt Walker and Edgar are #1 contenders for the World Tag Team titles. They're going to get a shot at the Mundo and AJ Styles a little way down the road.
That'll be a good match to see. I mean, I really think AJ Styles and the Mundo have been doing well for themselves, but they're going to have a tough task in taking on the NWO.
And you've also got to remember, Matt, the NWO were clean swept on SmackDown. The Shield took them apart.
Yeah, well, the Shield's more of an well-oiled machine than the NWO. They're more egos and out for themselves.
This is going to be very important, as we were talking just before. Wade Barrett, if his team loses this match, he's got to face the whole NWO. And apparently, what I've been told, it will be a gauntlet match.
It'd be a very hard one for him. Hopefully, he can pull this out.
Yeah, and indeed, if he does win, Kevin Nash is gone. The leader of the NWO has to leave Non-Stop Wrestling for good. No going to Raw, no going anywhere else. He has to leave and never come back.
I wonder what that will do for the NWO without a leader.
Indeed,
will one of these two step up and take lead?
Indeed, and what will happen to their tag chances as well? Surely, if their leader is gone, what will happen in the tag team shop when they get further down the road? But as I say, it's so much to concentrate on here. Fallen, Screwface, big individuals themselves. Very interesting. Look at this, Kevin Nash going for an early submission, but let go. That's very surprising. I thought he was going to go for the submission and let go early on.
It looked like he thought he had too close to the ropes, so he just figured he'd just let him go out of it.
Indeed, Survivor Series will continue. We'll be back with the conclusion of this match. It is Matt Rhodes and Dave Easton with you.
This is the Mundo here with a very important message. All the wrestlers here in Non-Stop Wrestling are professionally trained athletes. We urge our fans not to try this at home, school, or anywhere. Stay safe. Don't try this.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, in the match. During the break, the Fallen has been eliminated during the break. I'm sorry we couldn't bring that to you, but the Fallen has gone. We are now 3-on-2, Matt. Screwface and Wade Barrett are the only two remaining against the whole NWO.
It's not going to be good for Barrett's side, losing a big guy like the Fallen. He is probably one of the bigger guys in this match next to Kevin Nash.
Yeah, just to let you know, the Fallen was counted out after being taken through the barriers by Kevin Nash, and that has left it 3-on-2 here. Again, our apologies that we couldn't bring you that bit of action, but the Screwface in Matt Walker's Edgar had none of Screwface there. And tagged in Matt Walker, and Matt Walker now continue to work over on Screwface. Surely now, as we were talking, me and Jess were talking about this in your match, man. When one guy goes and it's 3-on-2, you've really got to try and even the scope early on, and try and get back to an even keel.
Yeah, if not, then they'll start wearing you out, and it'll make it even harder to get that man advantage again.
If you've got the man advantage, quick tags is always necessary to work over the man, and especially like this, keeping the man in your corner is even a bigger advantage.
Yeah, closer to getting the tags if you need them.
Look at this, and the referee looking at to control things, not even a 1 count for Matt Walker. And seeing Matt continuing on here. Look at this, putting Screwface on the top. And I see Matt Walker on his day, Matt, is very dominant.
Yeah, he could definitely. I could see him maybe taking the lead of the NWO if Kevin Nash does lose this match.
But look at this. Maybe if he can get a pin here, we could go 3-on-1 into the cover. Hooks the leg. There's 1. There's 2. We have got it. And Wade Barrett, who is facing the NWO 3-on-1 if he loses, is now facing them 3-on-1 whatever happens.
Yeah, Edgar needs to get out of the ring before the ref disqualifies him, though.
Well, this is not looking good for Wade Barrett. Even if he loses this match, he's got to face 3. But now he's facing the NWO by himself. And in fact, that is it. And it's over like that. Maybe you have to say, Matt, did Wade Barrett get the easy way out?
I don't know. It was tough for Wade Barrett to take over that match and help out. I mean, he hasn't really teamed up with Screwface and the Fallen, so even if they're friends, it's still, you don't know the chemistry.
Well, you're going to see a bit of the action there from the match. You've got to say, though, Matt, I think Wade Barrett just didn't want to kick out of that. I think he knew what was coming. He knows he was never going to come back from that. He looked like he just didn't kick out. He's now going to face them 3-on-1 in a gauntlet on SmackDown. But look at this. He could have easily kicked out of that.
Yeah, he might have taken just took the victory and just swallowed his pride and was getting ready for SmackDown.
Well, we now know that Kevin Nash stays in Non-Stop Wrestling, and the NW will take on Wade Barrett 3-on-1 in a gauntlet match. Barrett, well, you may be shaking his head, but he now realises what's happened. The NWO, a clean sweep for them, Matt. Big victory for them tonight.
Yeah, Barrett should have reached out to the Shield. He might have had a better chance at winning this match.
Maybe you're correct. Maybe he should have. But now we are going to move on, Matt, and our next stop is WrestleMania. It comes November the 3rd. It is our last event before the end of Season 1. And you have to say, Matt, what event is going to build up? We know Cesaro's in the main event, but I'm sure it's going to be a very big night for us here at Non-Stop Wrestling.
Yeah, WrestleMania is where legends are made. I can just only hope that I can make it onto the roster for that night.
Indeed. And here we go, man. It is to see who Cesaro will face. It is Daniel Bryan versus Mr. Money in the Bank, Mark Russ. He said on Raw that he wants to face Bryan without any stipulations. He wants a one-on-one fight. You have to give him big props for that, though.
Yeah, he's earned a lot of respect in the back for standing up and wanting to take on Daniel Bryan one-on-one.
But Daniel Bryan has been so dominant since becoming the champion. And here we go. This is what it is all about, especially on Raw, Matt. The World Championship is on the line, and you can hear the fans. They love this guy.
Yeah, the fans definitely got behind Daniel Bryan since he came in Elimination Chamber and won the title.
But what about this guy, Matt? You've got to say, Mark Russ, has took so much thing. He nearly got hit by a car. He's been out with a concussion, and coming back, and now this is his big opportunity.
Yeah, it's nice to see him finally decided to cash in that Money in the Bank and go for his title shot, and hopefully he can cash it in tonight and win the title and go on to WrestleMania and highlight the main event.
But I think Mundo and Jess were saying that maybe Mark Russ has really not done the clever thing here. He's had the Money in the Bank. Why didn't he just wait till Daniel Bryan was down? I don't know. Maybe just the respect that he has for Daniel Bryan, he wanted to do it legit. Well, you can hear the fans saying, yes, yes, here we go. This is what they wanted to see. It is Daniel Bryan, Mark Russ. And really, you have to say the winner will get that main event against Antonio Cesaro. Can Mark Russ do it? And that is a good start to the match for him.
Yeah, it looks like Mark Russ has got maybe a size and weight advantage over the smaller Daniel Bryan.
And Mark Russ continues. Yeah, he has to use, really, you would have to say that strength he will have over Daniel Bryan. He can also, he's for a big man, Mark Russ is very agile.
Hey, he's built about like me. I mean, I'm pretty tall, but we can both get down and move him in the ring.
And same with a technical wrestler like Daniel Bryan. Maybe Bryan needs to get, as we've said this, I know all night I've said this, but he needs to take him off his feet.
I think he needs to find either like an arm or a leg to start working on and try to wear down Mark Russ and try and keep him from being able to move around like Dan O'Brien wants to do.
Look at this. This is what you see. Look at the power. Look at that. That has got to be a painful maneuver. Where's the referee, though? Needs to really stop this referee. Like, the good thing here in non-stop wrestling, Matt, is that the referee seemed to let a lot go, which is always good for the action.
Yeah, they seem to kind of lax and like know that there's more than just a blatant disregard for the rules. It's more or less just the competitive nature of the NSW superstars.
Indeed, so much going on. We might just talking about WrestleMania the before. WrestleMania, the last stop of season 1. And I was just saying, oh, look at that nice slam. Mark Russo, sorry for cut myself off there. But I thought Mark Russ looking for a very early victory. Oh, but Daniel Bryan, that'll stop anyone with a nice rake to the eyes. And then a nice spinning neck breaker. Just saying, Matt, WrestleMania, 4 weeks away, the end of season 1, before we take a break here in non-stop wrestling for season 2. You're going to see things are certainly hotting up here in non-stop wrestling.
Yeah, someone's definitely turned up the heat in this arena and throughout the whole entire NSW. And everyone's kind of gearing up and getting ready for that big main event at WrestleMania, trying to get on the card.
I mean, everybody has definitely upped their game here in non-stop wrestling over the last few weeks. We have seen some fantastic matches, and especially you commentators as well, Matt. So to use all stepping up your game as well, especially Joe Disney, you have to give him props tonight. But you've got to see your man Paul Heyman put him away.
Yeah, the Disney Alliance is definitely going to be something to contend with, and I can see them definitely surviving until next year. So I think we're going to be into the long haul and dealing with Joe Disney and his antics.
Well, we will definitely find that out this coming week. We'll get probably more of Joe when I commentate with him on SmackDown. Into this, though, Daniel Bryan continuing here. Nice big Russian leg sweep. Russ coming back of his own. This is back and forth. A little bit of a mini spear there by Mark Russ. Trying to put Daniel Bryan away. Look at this. Has him up. Drops him down. This could be it. We could have a new champion right here. Can he pin him?
It was a very nice Death Valley driver.
But look at this. Daniel Bryan trying to get something back into this. Mark Russ taking a bit too long to try and get the pin. And now Daniel Bryan has the comeback here.
Oh, he's got him in the turnbuckle.
Here we go. This is what he likes to do. Look at this. Spins off. Bryan in. Russ ducks the close-up from Russ. And there's that forearm that he's put so many people away with. Into the cover. Is this enough to retain the title? No, kick out at 1 by Mark Russ. And oh, here comes them devastating kicks, Matt.
There you can hear the crowd chanting yes.
There's the kick to the head. Is that enough for Daniel Bryan to retain the world title? Into the cover. No, again only a 1 count.
Mark Russ is showing us some tenacity here. He's starting to get back into it.
It's the yes lock. He's got it locked in. Mark Russ is nowhere near the ropes. This could be the end. Russ is...
Yeah, he's trying to turn it around. He's trying to turn it.
He's nearly at the ropes. He's so close to getting to the ropes. Mark Russ...
I don't know if you can see it, though.
Yeah, he's got that tight in. And he's tapped. Yep. That is it.
Oh, poor Mark Russ. He
it's back.
Kind of let us down in that match.
That's it. Money in the Bank has backfired on Mark Russ. Daniel Bryan is still the world title holder, and he will now face Antonio Cesaro in the main event at WrestleMania.
That's going to be a show stealer, I'm pretty sure.
Wow, what a match. Daniel Bryan retains the world title, but surely Mark Russ, what have you done? He will kick himself. Will he kick himself, Matt?
Who knows? Maybe it'll just...
Oh, there we go. Cesaro, he knows what it is. The title is on, man. WrestleMania is 4 weeks away. But here we go. This is it. We're at our main event, Matt. It is Zack Starr, Danny Jackpot taking on Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle. Miz is in the picture, but Miz is not even here.
No, he got injured on Thursday, and we haven't seen it. He's been in the hospital ever since, so hopefully John Laurinaitis has picked a good partner for them to have.
So here we are, and well, here he is, the man that returned a few weeks ago, Zack Starr. And well, why is he here, Matt? Why does he want to be here?
I don't know. It seems like they've just been wanting to trash us and put us down and trying to disrupt the show we're trying to put on.
And here is his tag team partner, Danny Jackpot. Well, this guy has been all over the world in different federations, Matt. They left us, the story is they left us weeks ago, months ago even now, saying they were better than us, they didn't need to be here. Now they've returned, and who is going to be their third man?
I don't know, maybe they returned because they saw how the NSW has started to grow and they want to try and come back and be a part of it now.
Or could it be that, well, if they've said here they want a war, let's see what happens. Who is going to be their third man? Are we going to find out? Well, here we go. And Zach is going to tell us who their third man is. He's the biggest CAW in the world, and you guys know him as... Who? Well, come on then, Sauce. Tell us. Don't keep us waiting. Who is this guy? Who is this third guy? Oh, no. It's Osha Jax. The former tag partner. Oh, my goodness. The former tag partner of Danny Jackpot.
Should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, we should have seen that coming. I thought there was going to be a swerve in this, but no, this guy... Well, these three guys have been, as you say, all around the world. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. The trio is now complete.
They definitely keep getting bigger as they keep showing up, so
Well,
it's going to be a tough one for us tonight.
Indeed, the return of Osha Jax to an NSW ring is complete. Well, here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We know the three on their side. We know two of us. Who are we going to have? And here comes Chris Jericho. Your man, Matt.
Yeah, one of the great Paul Heyman men.
And he's going to have to really work. He got attacked by Zack Starr a few weeks ago. And here we go. This is it. I've said this on Raw. I got a little emotional this past weekend, but Jericho will want revenge over these three.
Hey, I've been talking to Jericho a lot lately, learning a lot from him, and he's been telling me that he's been looking forward to this night. And he's ready to get his revenge on Zack Starr and Danny Jackpot for what they did to him on Raw.
The beatdown that Jericho got and cost him the match on Monday night. Jericho and Kurt Angle, two main event players here in Non-Stop Wrestling. Kurt Angle, an Olympic hero. This should be very interesting. And really, Kurt, a big part of our SmackDown roster.
It's nice to see Kurt back here in NSW. He's a great competitor.
And hopefully he can now team up with Chris Jericho. Who is our third man? Who is going to be our third man? That's what I want to know. This is the important bit. Who is going to be our third man? Yeah, and well, there's John Laurinaitis backstage, and he said, well, he guessed he would have brought Osha Jackson as the third man. Well, he means just, but he says, well, look at this. He's upped it, Matt. He's saying if his team wins, he gets a world title shot tomorrow night against Daniel Bryan. But if Star's team loses, they can never show their face around here again.
That's a very interesting stipulation. It's nice to see John Laurinaitis stepping up and showing he's got a pair of grapefruits.
Indeed, and this has made this match very interesting. Well, that's disrespectful, Star. It's Mr. Laurinaitis. And he says he gets the title tomorrow night, but where is the third man? Who is the third man? We want to know. Everybody wants to know who this third man is. I just can't believe that, dude. Why would Laurinaitis do that, though? Who?
Maybe he's thinking he can try and stomp us out in one night and just get rid of them right now.
Indeed. Who is going to be your third man? Oh, my goodness. What, Mark Henry?
Well, if you need a tag team partner, why not the world's strongest man?
I have got to say I'm a little bit shocked, but Mark Henry has been very dominant over the last few weeks, Matt. I've been keeping a close eye on this guy on different shows, and Mark Henry has shown a bit of an aggressive streak over the last few weeks, and this, maybe John Laurinaitis was just thinking of power.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Mark Henry help out this team. I mean, he's definitely going to be a good asset for us to have on our team.
Indeed, very big asset indeed. Well, you've got to think, we've got really big 3 veterans on the NSW team. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, this match is in full. There's no commercial breaks. We're going to show you the complete match. This is how important this means to us. Maybe we can get rid of these 3 for good here tonight.
Yeah, come on, Jericho. Kick his ass.
Indeed, and that's what we need. Jericho after Zach early on. But, well, Danny Jackpot, Osha Jackson, known as the Spotlight when they were here in early days. They were actually the tag champs early on here. Well, the World Tag Team Champions as it was then, before the Non-Stop Wrestling was made. So they have tagged together. Maybe that could give them a slight advantage, but hopefully not. Jericho and crew can beat these and get rid of these once and for all. Look at this. Oh, nice kick right to the face by Danny Jackpot. And, well, you've got to say, early on, Matt, we've got to hope that Jericho and Angle and Mark Henry can just really work as a team.
Yeah, hopefully they can kind of gel together and take on this team of Danny Jackpot, Zack Starr, and Osha Jax. But I don't know, they seem to be well put together in there.
Indeed, very surprising. I never thought I'd see Osha Jax back in a non-stop wrestling ring. But here we go. This is it, main event time. And this is very important, really, for everyone here in non-stop wrestling. Oh, look at that. Jackpot taking Angle off the apron right into the announce table right in front of you. It looked like he hit his head, but he's all right. And Jackpot taking Jericho off his feet here. Really, you've got to say, Matt, whoever gets the first fall, that's a big advantage.
Usually the person that gets the first fall and who has the man advantage will be the one that comes out the winner in the match.
Now Mark Henry in the ring. Big Mark Henry, as I say, really aggressive over the last few weeks. Has really been showing everybody what he can do here in non-stop wrestling. And if he can really guide our team home here tonight, I'm sure Tim Jones over on SmackDown will reward him handsomely. Into the big headbutt into the arm. That is what we need from Mark Henry. We need him to show this big aggressive style.
Yeah, I could see anyone that in this match that gets a pinfall on either Danny Jackpot, Zack Starr, or Osha Jax could eventually be given a World Championship title shot by one of the GMs.
Especially after what really the chaos that Zack Starr and Jackpot have really been running recently. And now with Osha Jax back on the scene, I'm sure this is going to be a very controversial move for a lot of people, Matt.
Yeah, a lot of people might not be happy with it, but it's what we got to do.
Well, if it's what you're saying, maybe it's just the lure of knowing that non-stop wrestling has improved so much since we've started that they wanted a piece of this. And look at this, Osha Jax into the ring, going after Mark Henry. But we now know, Matt, maybe the main event for WrestleMania isn't so secure. Daniel Bryan may have to face Zack Starr if the unthinkable happens and his team wins here tonight.
Yeah, and we could end up having one of these guys being our world champion. That would not look good for the NSW universe.
Indeed, look at this. And look, Osha Jax going after the announcer, but then runs right into Mark Henry. You're not going to try and beat Mark Henry down like this. And Osha Jax is in the wrong part. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ain't that...
Mark Henry with a big blow through the table.
That is just what we needed, Mark Henry. That's it. On top of him. You rear them punches down right on top of him. Osha Jax taking a beating. Look at the power of this man. No small man is Osha Jax in. Mark Henry just tosses him about. This is great. This is what we want to see. The non-stop wrestling guys really taking it to these 3 really outsiders, you would call them.
Yeah, these group of outsiders, I don't know.
And look at this. Osha Jax using his really awareness just to catch Mark Henry coming in. And really, you've got to say it though, a lot of these fans here starting to really build up a thing for the Osha Jax. Osha Jax and Danny Jackpot were a very big fan favorite team before left. Oh, look at that, Jack!
Nice one, Jericho.
Yes, Jericho. That's what you need. Code breaker. Oh, I don't know. Ken Angle misses it though. This is a chance into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Zack Starr breaks it
so
up
close.
just before the 3. And then out of nowhere, look at this. It's all turned. Oh, Osha Jax hits.
Oh.
That looked like a reverse DDT, but well done, Jericho, for getting out of there. Come on, Jericho, you've got to get a tag. And oh, took off the apron. And now Jericho in the wrong part of town. This is, come on Angle, get round there. You need to get round and help Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho needs to get back in the ring.
Remember guys, no commercial breaks now. This is it, we're going to show you the full match in full. Jericho struggling on the wrong side of town here. And Osha Jax, this could be enough for Jericho. This could put Jericho away into the cover. There's one. No.
Come on, Jericho.
Yeah, good kick out. Still 3-on-3 in this one. Elimination. But look at this. Osha Jax.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the big Alabama slam. Jericho in a world.
That can't feel good.
No, it can't indeed. Jericho hit his head really hard. Not even a hook of the leg. There's two. There's three. We have our first elimination, and Team NSW are down a man.
Come on, Angle.
We now need Angle and Mark Henry. Oh my God, Osha Jax again. Turns him. Oh, right on top of Angle's head. The surgically repaired neck. This could not be looking good. Referee arguing. No, Angle managing to get some fight back inside him. Zack Starr may have really went against his team there by distracting the ref. Kurt Angle, look at this. Come on, Kurt. We need an elimination here.
Come on, go for that ankle lock.
Oh, you put him in the wrong side though. But
Yeah, he pushed him out of the way, cleared it out.
yeah, look at this. Going to the top. Could we be seeing a big superplex coming up here? On Osha Jax into the middle of the ring. That's what we want to see. Come on, Kurt. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. There's one. Oh, just a one. Angle, but then Osha Jax managing to fight his way back here. What's going to come here? Oh, that big squash into the corner. And it's usually followed up by the big body slam there. Crossbody into the pin. There's one, there's two. Good kick out by Kurt Angle. 2.5. He's still in this. We've still got to fight. It's 3-on-2. Mark Henry, though, what is he doing? He's distracting the ref. And Kurt Angle's
Better get out of the ring.
He's locked in the like a submission move here. And Kurt Angle's tapped. Oh my goodness, this is not looking at Mark Henry. It's 3-on-1. This is going terribly wrong here tonight for NSW.
We're going to have to regroup and come up with a new team to take them out. I don't see this team really getting it done tonight.
Look at this is ridiculous. Mark Henry, you are going to have to do us an absolute favour here and pull out a minor miracle, it looks at this moment in time.
Yeah, if Mark Henry pulls this off, I'm going to be very impressed.
Stronger slam out onto the outside. Oh my goodness, Matt, get him inside the ring. Mark, pin him.
Get him in there, go for the pin.
Pin him. Oh, he's choking the life.
Nice choke for good measure.
Get inside the ring. Mark, you need to pin him.
It's taking too much time. He's not going to get it.
You need to get it. You need to get it in. A big slam. Come on, Mark. Come on. You need to pin the guy. It's 3-on-1.
Yeah, you need to get him closer to our corner, though.
Look at this. Look at the strength again. Oh, just drops him on his side. Surely that could that be enough? Mark has got to pin him. Get him down there. Into the cover. No hook of the legs. Where's one? There's two. Zack Starr couldn't get it with 2-on-1. Mark Henry can do it. It's 2-on-1. And Zack Starr's getting out of there. He knows that this is a big problem. Now, Mark Henry is on a roll. He's got rid of one. We're now down.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to fight against the big Mark Henry. I think they're going to start running scared now.
I told you, Matt. I told you Mark Henry has been really honing his skills the last few weeks to get the aggression back. Can he do it?
Looks like somebody woke up the Kodiak Bear.
But not look at that though, a slam into the stairs, and that is not going to be. Look at this, the double team on the outside. And well, despite getting rid of Osha Jax, Mark Henry has still got a big task on his hand. And really, we've got to hope that Mark Henry can somehow pull this off for Team NSW.
Yeah, he needs to keep it in the ring where he can keep it one-on-one.
Yeah, and Zack Starr though, look at this. Oh, he's used really the version of the code breaker. Could this be the end for Mark Henry? Into the cover. Say, come on, Mark, kick out, kick out, kick out. Yes, he kicks out. It's still 2-on-1. We're still in this. Oh.
I heard he was calling that the Starlight Drive or something.
Exactly. I really don't want to know anything about this guy. He's really been a pain to us. We've got to just hope that Mark Henry can pull off the upset here. Really, from 2-1 being 3-1 on 3-on-1 and somehow keep this up. And look at this, Zack Starr Oh no, super kick right to the face. Oh my goodness,
That's not going to be good.
Mark Henry looked, I think his eyes rolled to the back of his head. Into the cover, hooks the leg. Kick out, Mark, kick out! Kick out! Oh, that is it. They've done it.
It's going to be a very tough night on Raw.
If you're Daniel Bryan, that is. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, well, they've got him. Oh, my goodness. Well. Indeed. Well, look at that. Look at Zack Starr rubbing it in. He's saying that everyone was waiting to see who would turn and help them. In fact, they didn't need any help. And tomorrow night, he could be World Heavyweight Champion. He could, in fact, go into end of season 1 as the champion. Well, Matt,
we need to put an end to that. We can't let that happen.
Well, this is ridiculous. If I was you, I would have to tune in to Raw tomorrow night. Me and Matt will be there. We now know that our main event for tomorrow night, it's Zack Starr, Daniel Bryan for the world title. Matt, what a Survivor Series.
It was definitely an epic night.
And well,
lots of twists and turns.
Indeed, if you are giving plans for tomorrow night, Matt, thank you very much for coming out tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely been a great night.
And Survivor Series is over, ladies and gentlemen, from Davis. And if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, tell us what you think. I'm sure we're going to have plenty of comments on them three, Matt. I'm sure we'll be expecting that over the next few days.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people aren't going to be happy with what happened here in NSW.
And indeed, if you're on Twitch, give us a cheeky follow. Also, make sure you stick around. There's plenty more coming from Non-Stop Wrestling. Till Raw tomorrow night, from Matt Rhodes, Dave Easton, it's a very good night.